Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. I am going to bring you the Ciate, I think I'm saying it right, review of the eyeshadow palettes. This is the Chloe Morello collaboration. That is the Pretty Fun and Fearless palette. It is a set on Sephora and it is fabulous. So I wanted to review it because it's back in stock, or at least it was a few days ago. I really hope it still is. But never fear, I'm actually going to also go through this palette for you, which is the Fun palette. And not only do they have this palette, but they have these 9 shade palettes at Sephora. And these are kind of always available, I think. So if this one you cannot find, and I included these in my November favorites, and they're fabulous eyeshadows, especially if you want something new that's not like one of the Anastasia kits, or that's not as expensive as Natasha Denona. These are made in Italy, like the Natasha Denona palettes are, or shadows are, and they just have incredible quality. If my face looks really light, I don't know. I'm doing everything the same in my room for lighting, and yet I feel like everything looks really bright on my viewfinder. Oh well. Anyhow, so this is 15 shades of both matte and shimmer metallics, and there's neutral as well as some really good kind of pops of whether it's texture or just color. So this, I love this. And then this one is so much fun because, hello, it's called the Fun palette, and it is fun, and it's beautiful, and it has fun colors and neutral colors and mattes and shimmers, and I am just gonna take you through it. So, but let's do a couple swiperoos of the oh my gosh, the bottom row is kind of already spectacular. So one swipe, let's do it. Do you see that? It is beautiful. And then, okay, let's do the top row. Gee whiz, duh. Oh, man. I love how soft they are. I love that they're made in Italy and you don't have to worry about made in China. And they have so much pigment and so much fun, and they're fun. They're beautiful. And then that center shade is your basic like lid shade. It is so perfect. See that? Yeah, that'll be all over. So then this one I showed you guys, some of my favorites in here are this shade Fierce. I've actually used it quite often with some Fix Plus kind of, you know, I mix it, and this Shine Bright shade is a Shine Bright like a diamond. You know, gorgeous. I'm gonna move my ring lamp back and just see if that helps. Is that a little better? That might be a little better. You can see the color's less exposed. So that is the one. Okay, then there's some really good, oh my gosh, they like dye my skin. These are really pigmented. Okay, so these right here, this Skinny Dip and Unconditional are kind of my go-to neutral shades. They're really pretty, and they're matte, and they definitely have a warm quality. The Be Sassy and Jet Setter are cool, so if that's more your thing. There's the cool, it didn't really swatch very well because my arm is dry, like my skin is really dry. Whoopsie, I made a mess of that. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the shades on for you and play with this, and you can see for yourself. And yeah, because I really like it. I am gonna use my Sigma Tapered E35, and I'm gonna go in with the shade My Tribe, which is very like a bisque. It's just a really good, if you're pale like me, it's just one of those sort of starter shades. Even before you put the transition shade on, you can just kind of. The fun thing for me is I picked out the Fun palette because I had the Fun and Fearless palette, and then this way there is a palette of the 9 shades that is very similar to the color schemes of this Fun and Fearless palette. Now I'm taking Skinny Dip. It just goes on so easy. Look how I'm blending that. Yeah, so if you wanted kind of a neutral, and the 9 palettes, the 9 pan palettes are $35, and this holiday gift set is $49, and it comes with a mascara and a velvet lip. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I already have my foundation on and my eyebrows because, well, that was just out of kindness. Just kidding. Okay. Sometimes when I make self-deprecating remarks, I've gotten 1 or 2 comments like, don't be so mean. Like, it's okay. You should embrace your flaws. And it's like, trust me, honey, I embrace my flaws. I am so flawed. They are embraced every day. They get a hug. But I'm totally fine with making fun of myself. It's just my style. Okay, I am gonna go in this plummy, for lack of a better word, plum wine shade in the Fun palette, and I am gonna put it right here. I'm mixing the 2 palettes because a lot of you, when you were asking, you were commenting on my November favorites and like my Sephora Rouge haul, it was like, can you do a Ciate eyeshadow review? So I'm just kind of going through both of them with you. I'm not trying to confuse things. I'm not trying to muddle things. Kind of pushing it in, if that makes sense. I am going to go in with Fierce. That is this, I love this shade. I've been using a lot of it. This is sort of this reddish, purplish, it's kind of like blackberry, and it's frosty or metallic, and I love it. I'm just building it right here. It comes across a little more raspberry than it looks in the pan. I don't know if you can see that. I like that. And now for Dainty, which is the shade next to it. That is like a champagne beige color. I am just putting that on with my finger because that is my favorite way of getting so much payoff. And now I'm going to take a detail brush, and hopefully I'm not going to mess this up, but I'm having some fun. This is my Wayne Goss number 6, and I am going to go in with this just bright purple shade, and I am going to play a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take a angled brush and I'm going to dip it in the shade Own It. We don't really have a black shade, so we're just gonna kind of improvise. Own It is a very dark purple, like indigo, and it's very see if it's dark enough. No, it's not dark enough. I'm just gonna do it on the end. I really need a black. I might dig into Kat Von D or something. I'm also gonna go underneath my lower lash line. So I am going to use the Ciate mascara. Alrighty, what do you guys think? I love this mascara. I love their liquid velvet lips, and I love this mascara, the WonderWand, and I love their eyeshadow palettes. So I hope you enjoyed this Ciate review and eyeshadow demo, and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll leave links below for you guys to find these items online and any other products I used. Oh, you guys, I used the new MAC Skin Finish in Beaming Blush. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this stuff. It has almost a gel-like consistency, like it's totally powder in the compact, but it has a bit of a pink gold. The Beaming Blush is more of a pink gold. And when it's on the skin, it doesn't seem so powdery. It almost has like a gel. I like it. Okay. All right, thanks you guys for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.